guys, I'm Coach Luke. I'm here with George, and today I'm going to show you some basic concepts for finishing an over-under pass. Okay, I'm not going to go too much into entries, but I'm going to show you a lot of the concepts we need in order to finish this pass. So, a couple things I'm looking to try to do. I want to get my head over this far leg. Okay, why? If I had my head like facing this way, he's going to push my head to the side. He's always going to be able to defend this pass. So I'm trying to grab his belt. His belt's not available. I can grab the drawstring on the pants. Failing that, sometimes the lapel, but belt is always going to be best in my opinion. And I'm trying to get my head towards this hand. Okay? That way, he tries to push my head the other way. It's going to be very difficult and very common. They'll try to push the head towards the legs here, which is really not going to bother me at all. Okay? Other things that are very important. I need to get his knee line, meaning, let's say I get my under part of the over-under, but his knee's in the way. I'm never gonna be able to finish this pass with me. Okay, so I wanna straighten his leg and I wanna capture his knee line. If I can do that on the entry, that's gonna make my job a lot easier. Meaning, let's say I'm passing and I'm able to capture his knee line on the entry like that. That's ideal. This way. Okay. Otherwise, there's other ways I could look to straighten his leg and capture his knee. Some people like to tripod a lot. I like to more do like a plank position in order to straighten his leg. But here, let's say his knee's in my way, I could walk this way, hunch his leg straight, and now I'm hiding my arm from the Kimura. So the constant threat you're gonna have to worry about is the threat of the Kimura. So can't leave my arm, my elbow open. He's gonna look to attack the Kimura. I wanna be punching his leg straight, and then as soon as I get his leg straight, I like to hug. So I'm hiding my arm. We have some tricks if they do get the Kimura. See if we have time to get to it today or not. But other ways I can look to straighten this leg is a really cool trick. Is watch how I could use this leg to start doing like a high leg. And now I got his leg straight. Okay? So once I get my over, my under, I want to focus on just killing his hips. That's basically what this pass is about. Killing his hips. After I get past the legs, I'm going to get to his upper body. So the idea is I don't allow him to hip escape. I do that by getting my shoulder kind of out his belt knot. Okay? If my shoulder gets too high, like number one, he can hip escape. Number two, he can cross his ankles here. Okay? It's not the end of the world. I can just go to the chest to chest half guard, but I'm really not doing over under anymore. And another thing that could prevent him from crossing his ankles is I flare my elbow open wide. So watch what I do here. When I have my elbow open wide, he can't cross his ankles, number one. Number two, there's a little counter sometimes people will do, is they'll grab the sleeve and they'll try to flare this elbow open or this knee open, kind of like a lasso sleeve, yeah. And they'll start to take your balance. They'll grab your pants, and then they can use that to off balance and yes. So flare my elbow open really wide so give me a better base of support as well. Okay, and then last thing, he's gonna be trying to hook my leg the entire time. So when I go here, I try to step out. He's gonna hook my leg. So this is where I gotta start to walk his legs to that direction so that I could rotate his knee this way. And then I'm gonna be able to step out. So watch what I do here. George is gonna try to hook my leg the entire time. Okay, so I try to step out, hooking my leg, I walk, I walk, I walk. And I like to just circle my shin out initially. And then I like to kind of shelf his leg, because the next part of the battle is getting to the upper body. This is a lot of times where he starts to post up on his elbow or something. Yep. And I could deal with this a few different ways. I can grab his horse collar grip, try to return him to the mat, his claw grip, return him to the mat. If I can reach his wrist, I can grab it and handcuff him. And start going into the upper body. I'm doing my entry. I'm looking to grab his belt, look towards my hand, capture his knee line, straighten his leg, and I'm gonna start planking, walking his legs away. Okay, I'm hiding my hand. Walk, walk, walk. Circle my shin. Start to shelf his legs. And I'm using my chest on his upper body, making it more difficult for him to build up to his elbow. And grab this horse collar grip initially. If he does make it up to his elbow, we grab the claw grip, return him to the mat, we grab his elbow, we flatten him, and then we can start finishing our pass. Okay? So there's just a lot of concepts, different things you have to accomplish in the over-under, but that's one of the best passes you guys could do now through black belt. All right? So if you guys like the technique, subscribe. We'll do something different next week. Thank you, George. If you guys like the channel, make sure to subscribe. Hey.